Hi, I was going to do a little tutorial about Happy Mail. It's one of my favorite things that I do. I have a few friends that send me cards and I send them cards back. And it's just nice to receive something in the mail. In this day and age where we do most of our communication through phone call, text, or not even phone calls anymore. It's mostly text or email, messenger, that kind of thing. There's not an actual tangible thing exchange that's happening anymore. And so I love doing this with my friends. And I have probably about 3 or 4 that I exchange cards with, and it's been a lot of fun. I started with like my best friend, of course. We always exchange cards back and forth. If we go somewhere and we see a card that makes us think of each other, we always send it. And then recently in the last year, another one of my friends, we started exchanging Happy Mail. And then randomly, I've had some other people send me cards and I can't help but send something back. I like that feeling. So I thought I would talk about the supplies that I have that we're going to use for this project. And basically, you're going to need a card and the envelope. Which I don't have that right here, but it's over there. But anyways, so this is card and stickers that I design. These are the waterproof stickers that I'm going to stick in the card. This is the sheet of stickers that I use to decorate the envelopes. You need some scissors. I use a Xyron. You can use a glue stick, and a glue stick or even a glue tape runner. Either of those work really well. I actually use both. And then some pins, and this is a Tombow and this is a Micron too. This is the fun tip ones. What are these called? I can't remember what these are called. They're like a calligraphy pin anyways. And then the Micron 2, which is my favorite Micron. I have an address label stamp that I make my return labels with. But you could handwrite your address on anything too. So, but I have that. I have little bits of ephemera. I have pre-made stickers that I've already ran through the Xyron. I have some other stickers that I have. I have little things that are fun to add to your envelope. So like whenever they open it up, there's something extra in there other than or you can just do stickers. So you can do whatever. But you just kind of fill them up with some fun things. So whenever they open them, there's a little extra. And this is something that they could put on their fridge, or they could hang at work on a pegboard, or put on a dream board. I just make little quotes and make these little stitches together, stitch them together or glue them to make little cards. And this is like my little Happy Mailbox. But anyways, this is all you'll need to do this, and then the address of the person that is going to be receiving your Happy Mail. So let's move on to the next step. All right, so I was just going to make some little cards that I would like to throw into my Happy Mail that I send out. I've made a few. I have this little container with some like vintage papers, excuse me, and homemade stickers and return address labels that I've just made sticky backs for. So anyways, I have these little cards that I just put some positive quotes on, and I just kind of decorate them, and they're nice little things that you could throw into a Happy Mail that would just be more than just a card or some stickers or whatever. So I was just going to show you how I do this. So I've already, so these little cards are just scraps from, like whenever I do watercolor studies, I just take I cut a bunch of scrap squares and just play in the puddles of the watercolor just to see which colors I like together. And then I just save them. Like I don't really do a whole lot with them, so I thought this would be a good way to reuse them, but you could do whatever. You could just even get printed paper and do this. So anyways, so what I have is like scraps of ephemera that I've ran through the Xyron, the mini Xyron stick. I love this thing, by the way. And so any kind of scraps that I have like a whole little container of these too. I'll show you this. So I have a ton of just anything that's little enough to shove in here, I do. And so I have a ton of these little scraps of stuff like scrap papers. This is from a tea box, magazines, and like words even, you know, or just scraps of painted paper, just anything. I just throw it in here, and then I just, whenever I go to use it, I just run it through the Xyron just to make it a sticky back. There's some little scraps that I've turned into tags. Anyways, I just always have a little stash, and so I just made some, ran them through the Xyron to put into my mailbox, my little happy mailbox thing here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some of these on here and decorate these papers a little bit. I just kind of randomly throw stuff on here because I'm gonna sew a ribbon across. I have some starry ribbons here that I'm just gonna clip pieces off and put and stitch across them. And this is like just vintage sheet music that I've cut up and put a sticky back on, and I just like it. So we're just gonna kind of randomly throw this stuff on here. I think that's probably all I need. And then let's see how wide this is. Sometimes if it's wide enough, I'll cut it down it is actually wide enough. Look at that. So it's kind of wide. And so I'm just going to cut it down the center. Place a cut and then just kind of rip it so it's like all frayed. I like the frayed edges. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to run a stitch. I'll put one flat and one the other way. I don't know. I'll play with it. Anyways, I'm going to go run a stitch down it, and then I will come back and show you what I've done. All right, so I just took the two, I flipped the ribbon around so the darker edge was on the bottom, and I just ran a stitch down the center of it. You can still see the papers peeking through the back. I just think it's a cute little addition. We'll try one more. We have one more here. This is something that I got in a Ramus Sigmund art package. I ordered it off of her website, and these came with it. I thought they were kind of cute, and I thought it would be cute on this. Let's see. I'm going to put this closer to here maybe. And then this is just a magazine clipping. I just thought the textures of this was perfect for anything I do. So I grabbed it, and then another music sheet. And then I think that if I can get to that purple, I just wrap these around scrap pieces of paper so that they're easier for me to see what's going on. Sometimes I think they're easier, and then sometimes I think it's not so easy. But let's see what we can do here. I may or may not be able to get to this. Let's see. I might do something a little unorthodox and start cutting it if I can't get to it. So, there we go. Look at that. So I'm going to grab a little piece of this and then a little piece of this one. And I will stitch these on here, and I will bring these back and show you. And basically all I'm doing is running a straight stitch right through them. I'm not doing anything special, just kind of attaching them with a stitch through this. So I will be right back. Okay, we're back again, and I just was going to show you that it's just like just stitch up and down, and there you go. And I'll show you these again. Hang on, let's see. So I've been just putting the quotes on the top or on the bottom and then just kind of decorating around them. So I've been putting the quotes on first and then adding the little cutesy stuff afterwards. But now I have a little stash of these that whenever I'm sending Happy Mail, I can throw one of these in there. All right, I'll be back with the next thing. All right, so I was going to show you what I do for my, because I've created some of these little return label stickers for my envelopes whenever I'm sending them out. And I just add little adornment to them and then put a sticker back on them. And then I just make a few at a time, and then that way I have a bunch to send. I bought this address label on Etsy. There's a bunch of different people that make them, and they have a bunch of different templates, and I just like this one, so that's what I've been using. But what I'll do is I'll just stamp like a couple of these, and then I take my micron, and then I just do like continuous line drawing, so nothing special. I just kind of go through and put a few daisies and leaves and just kind of just little doodles. And then I do it on all of them. The stamp is good on its own too. I don't need to do this, but sometimes I think the little extra touches are fun. So then I take and I cut this out. And then get the Xyron, the little Xyron sticker maker, and run it through. Push it out. I just like press it and then make sure all the film has got the sticky stuff off of it. Toss that. And then I just cut around this, no, not with those, with these. Cut around the label. And then I have this ready to go for my envelope. All right, we'll be back. I'll clean this up and we'll do the next step. All right, I thought I would decorate the envelope. And so what I thought we would do is get some cute papers. And this is a scrap from an envelope that came in the mail. I just saved it because I love the craft paper. And so I just save them and cut them up and put them in my scraps drawer. But anyways, I thought we would find... So this is going to be the card, right? So we want to find something in the same color scheme, I'm thinking. So maybe the confetti. That looks pretty good, I think. Let's grab a glue tape roller thingy, and I'm just gonna. This is just the Elmer's glue tape runner. I have like several different kinds. They all work well. Everything works, so anything will work. So I'm just gonna glue it actually right down on the tablet here, and then I'm just gonna cut around it. I'm not gonna be too precious about it, so I'm just gonna kind of, this is gonna drive some exact people crazy that are like to cut things with an exact edge. But all I do is just I kind of clean it up just a little bit. I don't want it too perfect. And so I'll take that. And so I have a bunch of stickers here, and this is some stickers that I'm going to put inside the envelope. These are from my waterproof sticker line. This is this month's new sticker. Every month I come up with at least one new sticker, and this month was this was March, so this month was Be Kind and Blessed. And so I'm going to put these inside the envelope, so when they open them, they have some fun stickers. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna tape this like in the center where there's space for a stamp, and then I'm gonna take our address label, which kind of matches, there we go. And then I'm just kind of gonna play, and I have a little tin of stickers, and I have these here as well. And so I'm just gonna kind of play around with some of these, and we'll put them on here. So let's go for it. Okay, so I grab the tape again to put this one on. I also have washi tape here. So if there's something I decide I want to do, I can put some washi tape on. But for right now, I'm just going to kind of put this here. And then I don't know if there's anything in here. I never know. We'll see. Yeah, maybe this one. We'll just do this one right here. Just kind of lay it on here. And I'll put one on the bottom. There. You know what? I'm going to put it a little piece underneath the address label up top too. I kind of got a mess up here, but we're working it. It'll be okay. Okay, so put this on there, just so there's a little bit peeking through. And then I think these boots are cute, so we'll put these little boots on the corner here. And then I like this. This is, so again, these are also available on my website, and these are just sticker sheets with, these are also waterproof stickers as well, but I use them in Happy Mail and all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna take this little BU and set it right there. And then let's see what else we got here. We'll put that maybe somewhere else. I never know. I just kind of look through and see what speaks to me. I like the springish type of thing going on here. Let's see. I think we'll just do, maybe grab, I still have this ephemera stash here too. So maybe I'll just stick that on a piece and then cut it. Make it smaller. And there we go. All right, so we're just leaving a space here for the address and then for the stamp. And then what I do is on the back here, we'll just, so I'll put these in the, inside the card, and I will just write, you can write whatever, just like, I leave, so these are also my design, and I leave the inside completely blank just because I think they're nice just to fill with whatever. And so I'm just gonna put thinking of you. All right, and I'm just gonna put, this one says be kind, be happy, spread joy. So I'll throw that in there, just an extra little something whenever they open it up, which is kind of fun. And then we will tape it shut. And then I like to put anything Happy Mail sticker on it. And then I'm going to clean this up, and then I'll show you what I do next. Okay, so we have the envelope. I just need to put the address on and stuff, but what I normally do is on the back of the envelope, I put a quote or something fun, just a little addition to whatever I'm doing. Sometimes I write it around the edge, and sometimes I write it at the bottom, but today I'm going to do it up here. So I'm going to just put a fun quote of some sort. So be... So, and then I just kind of go back over it here. I did it really quickly. This pin's about to die on me here, but just kind of clean it up just a little bit. But there you go. Just something fun for whoever receives the card. I just try to make sure that every bit of it looks fun, and whenever somebody receives it, they receive something that already makes them happy. So there, you can tell it's something fun and but happy, and some positive quotes or whatever, but it's just something fun to receive in the mail. I have friends that I started sending these letters to, and now they send them to me. So send them to some of your friends, and you'll be surprised how many of them will start sending them back to you. I guarantee if you send them more than once, you're going to get something back. And so, or even just get on Facebook or Instagram and ask your friends if there's anybody that wants to be a pen pal. It's just something to add a little joy to the world, and I just thoroughly enjoy it. So let me know how your Happy Mail excursions go. Thank you for tuning in.